floating home.
Wow.
Since arriving in Spain and moving on board a brand new boat just 7 days ago, we've been on the edge of our seats.
And we have put the sails up for the very first time. Oh my gosh.
We hit the ground running, sailing out into the Mediterranean Sea, venturing into the unknown. It took us 16 hours to get to this island paradise called Mallorca.
The storms are just kind of sitting there.
We escaped lightning storms. Spared, we went on to explore rare hidden gems like Sacalabra.
Oh my gosh.
Last episode, we got a little sidetracked, landing on this abandoned island when the real destination was meant to be Palma. So today, let's actually get to the capital of Mallorca, the capital of the Balearics in Spain. We're right about here. When we arrive, we are so damn excited to finally show you what it's like to live on board our boat with a full tour inside the new Jeanneau Yachts 55. And yes, we cleaned up for you guys. You're worth it. So welcome aboard. We can't wait to show you around. It has been a hot little minute. John's just on the phone.
Just under 17 metres, like 16.9.
Trying to get a marina for the night. We often plan where we're going to stay while we're en route. A little risky, but we're looking at staying at the port of Palma. It's home to more than 9,000 berths. It's one of the largest harbours in whole of Europe, and it's made up of several marinas. We have phoned every single one of them, and somehow it seems we've scored the last available berth, but it comes at a crazy overnight price tag.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
So how much are we talking for our first marina booking since moving on board?
Yeah, so we just booked the marina in Palma, and there's like 7 of them. It's huge, massive. All of them were booked. Kelly and I called every single one, and there was one berth available at a cost of €212 a night.
It's a lot, but we haven't spent a cent on rent this week. That's the best thing about living on a boat. There are no electricity bills, no rates to pay, and no matter where we are in the world, no matter the size of our boat, it is completely free to live out here when we're on anchor. But every now and then, we duck into a marina. It's an opportunity for us to fill up our water tanks, go for a good grocery shop to stock up our fridges, wash our dirty laundry, and give the boat a good hose down to clean off all the salt. And sometimes it's a great place to get out of the wind.
We want to stay in there because we're going to have a southerly blowing, which means that we're not going to be protected. And it's also Rowan's last night, so special occasion. So Rowan helped us sell our boat, Takano. We've become good mates. Ro had many phone calls for me over a few months. At all hours of the day and night, emails, sourcing parts from all over the world. We've kept in touch, it's come along. Yeah, and we're just heading up towards Palma. You can see there's all these super yachts around. Kristina might show you this big one. There's always someone with a bigger yacht.
So I think the plan is we're going to moor up at Palma, and then we're going to strip all our beds, we're going to do the laundry. But as we enter the channel, we are gobsmacked by a boat. At this point, we had no idea who its owner was, who was on board, or that it is, in fact, the most expensive sailing yacht on the planet.
Is that coming out, the big 3-mast thing, or is it?
Oh, it is coming out, yeah. What is it called?
Koru.
Koru.
See, I told you, we have no idea how much of a big deal this is. We're talking about the size of 2 Airbus A380s.
Wow, she's going to be a monster as she goes around that corner.
It's believed Jeff Bezos, the billionaire behind Amazon, forks out more than $130,000 a day just to run the damn thing.
She's more like a ship.
I mean, he did pay $500 million for it. That's equivalent to 500 of our boats.
Monstrous.
It took 5 years to build. It has a pool and spa.
How would that thing even heal?
And its masts are 70 meters high, or 230 feet.
It's so mega that it won't fit under a beloved and historic bridge in Rotterdam.
They have to tear down a bridge to get his yacht out of the Netherlands.
She is a beauty.
Recently, it's been placed in stealth mode. Secret, elusive, its AIS turned off.
It would seem that he's already tired of his yachts being tracked on AIS websites.
That is crazy.
What are the chances that it's leaving at the same time that we're coming in too? Look how small the person looks. I reckon one of those radars would be the size of a human.
While we can't show you inside Koru because it is so secret, there isn't a photo that exists of it from the inside on the internet. but we are going to show you around the Jeanneau 55 and get our hands on the tastiest paella in town.
Cheers.
So let's find our berth. I kind of feel like we're in a parking lot and we're about to get lost. There are so many boats here. And I want to show you what it looks like. Super yachts, larger yachts, and then this entire area through here is just boats. So I'm getting on the radio asking for some help. This is the first time I'm doing it. Oh my god. Real Club Nordic to Palma, Real Club Nordic to Palma. This is Jeanneau Yachts 55. Over.
Automático de Palma, go ahead.
Coming through this seaway.
We're just coming through the marina entrance.
We're just coming through the marina entrance now.
We require assistance.
We're requiring assistance to the berth.
She called you back and you're like, oh!
But then help arrives. Hi! Hello! And we have our very own chaperone.
Name on the wall?
Well, it doesn't have one because it's brand new, but we're calling it Jeanneau Yachts 55.
Okay, follow me.
Okay.
So as you know, Jeanneau has lent us this boat, but really it's because of this channel and each and every single one of you guys who've helped us make this happen. John and I just wanted to take a quick moment and just say thank you. It's been 2 years since I quit my job as a news reporter and posted our very first sailing video. So yeah, this is a real pinch me moment. So Kel and I had our little brief this morning. Yes. So I think what we're going to be doing is each of us is going to have a stern line, and then we're going to get the boat hook and take it to the bow. Do a little clean. And then Bob's your uncle. We'd love nothing more than to continue adventuring with you guys. So he's just pointing to us where it is, just in here. But sometimes the algorithm does do some weird things. So to help us smooth out the bumps, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. The analytics tell me that 70% of you aren't. Subscribing is completely free. And if you decide to, you can hit the bell next to it and you'll get a notification when our next video drops. So thanks guys, it means a lot to us. The videos are not over, by the way. We're about to give you the tour, but let's just hope in the meantime that John can glide this baby in because we have some pretty expensive boats on either side of us. By the way, this is the first time John is docking the 55. My palms are sweaty, but he absolutely aced it. So John and I are still pretty green. We have around 4,000 nautical miles under our belt now. While we have med-moored in Greece, this is the first time I've ever seen lazy lines. These lines holding the bow in place. Let me explain. You'll see Ro has the boat hook. He's picking up a line that I'll then walk to the bow. There's one for either side, so Kel will get one too, and each line is secured to a fixture on the seabed.
Oh! This line is so heavy, it's like I'm doing a workout.
The line is waterlogged, it's covered in growth, and like a snail, I'm leaving a trail.
I so regret not taking my white top off. How crap would it be if you dropped it right now?
Now, it's at the bow where things get a little embarrassing. And you know me, I'm here to make all the mistakes for you, so you don't look like an idiot.
Yeah, so we gotta go up around.
So if you haven't already worked out what I'm doing wrong, you're supposed to pull the lines tight to hold the bow in place.
Damn it.
Someone save me.
Oh my god, it stinks.
You'll have to take up the slack. Like pull it tight.
Guys, it was so embarrassing. Even the guy in his dinghy came over.
No, more the woman's more strong, the woman.
Oh, thank God. He thought it was because we were weak, not stupid.
So the boat's just in gear at the moment.
Okay.
Pulling against these lines.
Okay.
So now when I take it off, these will
Hang on. High five, everybody. Row.
We're not done yet. We're not done yet. So we got to tighten up these stand lines. Okay, ready? So I'm going to reverse now, which is going to give you guys a lot of slack.
As they say, you learn something new every day. So med mooring with lazy lines, check. So John and I are coming to you from the future really quickly. We wanted to give you a really quick tour. So we're gonna take you around. John's gonna show you all the electronics and I'm gonna show you all the cool other features.
This is hull number 1. Talking broadly, it's a 55 foot. It's got a beam of about 5 meters. It's
just over 16 meters in length. The philosophy and the concept of this boat is quite interesting. Blur the lines between a catamaran and a monohull in terms of living space. So you've got the sailing performance of a monohull, which a lot of people prefer, and then you've got the living space of a catamaran. So at the rear here, it's absolutely massive. Two massive tables that convert into day beds. They both drop down electronically. So just by a push of a button, this one's going down, you've got this drop down table, very, very easy. Cushions that go on top for a day bed.
So with John sitting here at the navigation table, me sitting here looking back, we can have a conversation with each other, plus have 360-degree views. It was absolutely beautiful. One of the most unique design features of this vessel are the wing doors.
So this is the big thing I was talking about earlier about the more like a catamaran. This is almost like in a catamaran, you know how you have the berths in either hull and everyone kind of has their own separate living space? This is a similar concept. These rooms can only be accessed via these companionways.
So we have two berths, each come with their own head. So let's take a look inside. This is actually the first time I have walked out into this room.
This is Kelly's room.
I haven't been in here. It's actually so much headroom. Got a big queen bed in here. I think it's a queen bed. It looks pretty massive to me. There's aircon vents on either side. You've got your reading lights here.
Oh, and the fridge.
Oh!
There's a little bar fridge. Yeah, it's a bar fridge.
Don't mind if I do.
So you can have a little knock-off drinks.
In every single room, there's an induction charger, which means if you have one of those new iPhones or Samsung phones, you can literally just lay it flat here on this wooden surface and it charges, which is absolutely brilliant. So the room on the starboard side is pretty much a mirror of the one on the port side. So we have inside. I'm really excited to show you inside. Okay, come inside, come inside. This is the main saloon. This is where all the action happens. That Cal, you're pretty much doing this place. This is where we work, where we play, where we cook. This is really like a little chef's kitchen. And this is also my working space. So these two tables, I made these my stand-up desks. I'll have some overlay there to show you. This is gonna be game changer. I've got a standing desk. Yes. You can fold this out. This opens up and there you go. So this is another massive area if you have family on board. I was thinking we could have a little slumber party.
Alright.
Look how big the bed is.
It is huge.
The most amazing thing about it is you can push the button, turn this into a bed. You can lay here, watch movies, and are you ready? Are you ready? TV comes out of the wall mount. Talk about 5-star, guys. We had a couple of nights here all together and we watched a few movies, which was really fun.
It was really nice after like a hot day, swimming off the back of the boat, sailing all day, to be able to like pull into a marina, put the air conditioner on, make the bed and just put a movie on and just chill in the aircon.
Totally.
And just feel like a normal person again.
Yeah, it was,
it was
so
really
great.
good.
Also, we're going to show you in our room really soon. Our room has carpet and usually it runs all the way through here through the saloon. We've taken it off, we've rolled it up because we didn't want to get it dirty and grubby.
This is actual footage of John every day.
just combing the carpet.
But it is absolutely plush and lush and it is gorgeous under your feet, but we don't have it on at the moment. But that is an option as well. Quickly, while we're here in the kitchen.
Galley.
Oh, thanks. Plenty of space. We've got a 3 top burner under here so you can just lift that up while you're underway. And you know, if you need to fix up your makeup, there's a mirror on the back too. A range hood, so it gets all those nasty fumes and smells out of here. We also have a dishwasher. This was great. Great little dishwasher. You can have a little 20-minute cycle, which was absolutely fantastic. Bins. You have 2 fridges on this side. These also can be fridges or freezers. So we only use this side for our trip. As you can see, a heap of space from the top. Just really quickly, these will open up. You have heaps of space under here as well. The, what are these called? The floorboards?
Yeah, there's floors.
The floorboard, the soles open up. You have plenty of storage under there. There is more here. Wait for this. Here. And there's a sneaky little drawer here.
Oh, I did not know about that.
Yes, this is where all the snacks go.
Ah, that's why I could never find them.
That's where the over or anything.
Thanks,
so yeah,
Kristina.
there's actually quite a few of those on the boat. You might not have
Hidey
noticed.
holes.
Yeah. Let's go into our room, shall we? The sliding doors. So this really opens up the space. John, did you like it? What did you think?
Yeah, I thought it was great. Like you can see, like if I'm back here in the corner now, can you open those hatches just to let some light in there so we can see? Yeah, so you can see like it is quite big. There's like a lot of space. With this open, it just feels that much bigger. They've got this cool ambient mood lighting everywhere. They have strip lighting through here. We can't show it at the moment because it's daytime, but that's kind of like an example of it, the strip lighting.
If you want privacy, right, just close these bad boys. Or doors. Tell them about the space now, John.
So you can just close these up and you've got privacy. So if you have guests over, you can, if you want to go to bed early or you're having a shower or something like that, you can just close up. This is cool.
Everywhere we go, people have been really interested in a little sticky beak, so we welcome strangers on board from time to time.
Thanks very much.
You'll meet some of these people along the way, but just quickly, I captured this little reaction and I thought it summed up the space perfectly.
It's huge. This is the main cabin.
Yes.
Yeah. Fantastic. And you have 2 additional cabins. You have 3 heads.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, 4 actually.
4.
You've got the captain's quarters right at the front.
Oh, on top of it.
Yes. And they have their own bathroom, own bedroom at the front.
So, quarters for the crew.
Yes. So this is like 2 guest cabins.
Yes.
And then the captain's is at the front.
At the front.
Yeah.
And this is the main cabin.
And this is, this is our huge queen bed. I'm going to have this camera on you, John, so you can chime in here. As you can see, massive queen bed, plenty of windows so you can look out, and boy were they fantastic when we were out at anchor.
You can just sit up in bed and look out and see where all the boats are. That's a concrete wall, so no view out of that window. But when you're at anchor, yeah, it's just perfect.
TV mounted on the wall just next to us here as well. Again, we've got hanging space and reading lights. Okay.
First of all, can we just take a minute to appreciate how well I cleaned this?
You cleaned it so well.
Does it look new?
Yes. So this is the main head that comes off of the main bedroom. As you can see, there is plenty of room.
And you can sit down, like there's a seat there.
There is a seat here.
So you can wash your feet.
Oh, is that why it's there?
I don't know.
I thought it's when you're healing or when you're underway.
Yeah, it probably is.
Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's aircon too. Aircon in the bathroom when it's really hot. It's just nice. You come out of the shower and you're not sweating. It's great.
How's that plush carpet under your feet?
This is cream carpet, so luxe.
Okay, enough with the carpet. Let's go outside. It's John's turn. You know what that means. He's the numbers guy.
The boat has 2 fuel tanks. It has 460 litre capacity, or 2 230 litre tanks. It's got 2 water tanks. So I think we had from memory like around 650 litres. It has a generator, air conditioning. Other cool feature here is this barbecue. Swings out here. It's electric, runs off the generator.
I was trying to work out where to turn the gas on, and Rowan's like, it's electric. So how good is this? You don't need any gas, and it heats up really fast. Wow. It's Teflon as well, so it's like you don't need. Yeah, it's non-stick. I think it's pretty good.
There is gas for the stove inside, but it's just nice if you ran out of gas and you need to cook, you can still cook something as long as you have fuel. Or onshore power.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, isn't that cool? And it folds away and it's just out of the way.
Oh my god, you know what I liked about that barbecue? I know this is so stupid to say, but it leaves grill marks on your chicken. You know what I mean? Like it feels like you've had a burger from like Hungry Jack's or something, or McDonald's.
My god.
Oh, Hungry Jack's is Burger King in the US, if people didn't know.
Swim ladder here, and then on this side you've got an amazing, this is really cool. It's probably not so important for people that are from Australia, but if you're planning on doing any cruising where they do med mooring, it's an option. It's just a electric passerelle. So you just open this door here, and if you want to pop down there, I'll show you. So you have these controls here, and then I'll just open it, ready? So say you're reversed, you do a med moor into the dock, and you need to get to shore. You're tied to stern 2, this just opens up. So this means you can get to shore easily. A lot of the times it'll be like an extra thing that you've got to tie onto the back of the boat, or you need to run a halyard or something. But this is just easy. Push of a button, tucks away, it's gone. Doesn't take any deck space up. A lot of the larger boats have this. This is like not something that is common on sailboats. It's very cool. You've got this amazing twin helm system with a walk around deck. The thing about the walk around decks is I saw some people commenting after it was launched at the boat show that people were concerned that you're going to get wet feet when you're at sea. But we found that all the water was coming over the low side and we kept completely dry the whole time. You're able to sail this single-handedly very easily. This particular one has in-mast furling. It has a self-tacking staysail. So basically very easy. You can just tack upwind, just turning. You don't need any help. You don't need to touch any lines. You just tack your way upwind. And a Jeanneau on the front. Yeah, just amazing setup. So you can basically be at the helm, control the winches from the helm. The electric throttle on the for the engine, which is really cool. Took a little while to get used to the fact there's no like tactile feedback with where you are. Do you know what I mean? It's very smooth. Manual backup control for the electric control there. I think that's because like as a redundancy in case there's a problem with the electrical contacts. The other cool thing about this boat, which we're going to give you a demonstration of with this drone video, is the bow and the stern thrusters. It's got this little feature here where you can actually just like, if you want the boat to be held into wind, you can just press this up button and basically it'll power or fire the bow and stern thrusters off evenly, and you can set how much you want it, how much thrust you want it to put out, and it will just hold the boat. So if you wanted to hold it against the dock and you've got wind coming this way blowing it off the dock, you can just press the up button here and it will just hold the boat on the dock. So you untie the lines, then when you've done, you just turn it off or just turn it down and the boat will slowly drift off the dock. It's really easy.
The feature also saved us from disaster one night.
Holy shit. What the heck is happening? If you didn't come out and use the bow thruster, would we just hit?
Yeah.
So this all plays out in an upcoming episode, so we'll save the story for then.
Now that I've had it, like it's gonna be very difficult going back to a conventional sort of boat. The other thing is, which is really cool, there's 3 chart plotters, the Axiom Pro 12s, I think, same one we had on Tucana. There's 3 of them, they're all linked together, amazing. You can control the autopilot. This has this system called ship control, so you can see absolutely everything from the chart plotter, from controlling the music to checking the levels in the waste tanks, the water tanks, the fuel tanks. You can get a bunch of engine statistics. It's got a fuel manager, so it'll tell you like exactly how much fuel you've got left. So you just reset it, say that you got full tanks when you fill up, and then away you go. And that's really handy. It also works out your fuel burn per nautical mile, so you can work out the best or like the most economical power setting, which is really great on longer passages. That's phenomenal. You can control all the lighting on the boat from here, and then you've got all the controls to put the swim platform up and down. Swim platform's on a remote, so when you take a tender you can just put it up so no one can climb on the boat, or it makes it a little bit harder for them. I'll just put this down now quickly. I just want to show you a couple of cool things at the back. I've never seen this on a yacht before, but if you're in a marina for a long period of time, let me show you.
If you want to keep on watching, I've made an uncut full version of the boat tour. I've made the video public and available for free on our Patreon page, so it's unlocked for everyone to access. I'll pin the link in the comments section. But in Palma, the Passerelle is out, ready for us to stumble into town because it's Ro's last night.
That's perfect.
So we're just preparing the boat, putting the covers on, getting the power on. Covered all the instruments. How's your run?
Good. Only 5k. Easy.
You have been busy doing the laundry today.
You know, it was a thing.
We had like 4 loads of washing and Rowan had 3 pieces of clothing to put in the wash.
A pair of jogs, a singlet top, and a pair of shorts. And that's it.
You bought carry-on for a month.
Yeah, small carry-on.
Wow.
I pack light.
I don't know.
You weren't here to see how much we bought with us.
I did.
Did you?
When you came to Port Palace.
Boots big enough for a handbag. That's ridiculous.
I'm going to just remind everyone, when we arrived, we had to upgrade the car to be able to fit all our bags in it.
Oh no.
I'm embarrassed. We're going to get changed now.
Hopefully your clothes dry.
What are you going to wear tonight? We're all getting dressed up. You can't wear them.
Oh, that's shorts.
We're going to go really nice tonight. It's Ro's last evening.
And you know, we're meeting a mate of mine and his stewardess on his yacht.
Okay, wait. Are we going like nice, like cute? Oh, it's a bit rainy.
That's cute.
Don't judge me. How fun is this? Oh my god!
Yes. Do you know what's funny? Is mine's from an op shop too.
Really?
Yeah.
Op shop girls.
Family photo, everybody.
Bit sad that I have to go.
Hey, babe. The boat looks absolutely beautiful.
Only took me all day.
Did it really?
Big boat takes a long time to clean.
It is so shiny.
This has been my favourite marina for boat shopping.
The marina is right amongst the action on Palma's doorstep, so we're walking into town, and Kelly has found a restaurant serving the best paella on the island. Lucky our bellies are grumbling. There's just one problem. We're running late.
We are walking so fast, yes, but there's just so much beauty everywhere that Kel and I just keep on stopping to take photos. Every street is like magic. You turn down every corner and it's just like we have to stop again. Oh, we're late for dinner and the boys, their strides are really big.
I mean, look at this place. We're mesmerised by the sights and scents falling behind the boys.
Oh my god, he's gonna kill us.
Then we'd have to catch up.
I'm not worried about you keeping me waiting, it's the people that have been
It's so beautiful here. Hi, Kristina. I was thinking sangria. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
You guys don't mind being in my video, do you?
And so we sipped on sangria and ordered the seafood paella for 6 personas.
Okay, are we digging in? Woo! Sorry, the wine's gone to my head.
It's enough for you.
And so the waiter portioned out the delicious traditional Spanish dish, rice, saffron, seafood. Us girls had a pretty funny conversation. There's this misconception that all YouTubers make bucket loads of money, Kelly's friends included.
All my friends though that are texting me, they see that I'm with you guys or whatever, and I'm telling them, they're like, what are you doing in Mediterranean? I'm I'm with these two, and I'll send them your profile or whatever, I'm with them, and they're like, oh my god, are they filthy rich? What the and I'm
The sangria was going down well, just like the sun.
Well, we've had such a beautiful night. The paella was beautiful, the company was fantastic, and we're just walking along the waterfront at the moment, walking past the gorgeous cathedral, the Santa Basilica, and oh my gosh, John, that looks so beautiful. Wow, our bellies are full. That was really great. If you have the opportunity to come here to Mallorca, make sure you add that little spot to your bucket list. Wow, it is enormous.
To me, that's quite similar to Notre Dame.
Stunning, isn't it?
Not so bright and early the next morning, we said our final goodbye to Ro.
Have a good trip, guys.
With just 3 of us left, we then walked into town to catch up on our final errands.
We are just getting ready to provision. We have to be out of the marina by midday. And so we've just come down to the markets. Thank you so much to our patron, Karen Jobson, telling us about this little place.
Kristina, would you like something to eat?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to grab something.
A sandwich with meatballs, squid, omelette, ham and cheese. What would you like?
Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Crazy. And the juices, oh my gosh. Alright.
Amazing.
And then we were off. Out of the marina by noon sharp.
We are getting really close now.
Our next stop turns out to be an absolute miracle.
And it's free.
Do it.
Private. Yeah, I got it.
We get our hands on a golden ticket to an island only few get to see.
Wow, okay. Yeah.
So leave us a comment below telling us what you thought about the boat tour. Don't forget to check out our Patreon for the full uncut version. We've made it completely free. We're so grateful for our Patreon community. We have a lot going on behind the scenes if you'd like to be part of our immediate crew.